Okay. No, you're fine. I can hear myself. Alright. Okay, here we go. I could do the game I was going off of, or I could just start a new game. Your choice, up to you. Okay. Okay, maybe I should speak louder. I could go off this file, or I could start a new game. Which one? Oh. And the dog's barking. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. New game? Okay. Hey! Lily's paying attention to my daughter herself. The girl Sayori. My neighbor and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you ever see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I'll get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. Or just sighing idle in front of the crosswalk. Let's say, or catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Angel. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. We draw near the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute. By the way, Angel, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining. Tell me, do you hear the dog barking? You probably hear that shit in the background, do you? Answer me. I don't know. Oh god, you do hear it? Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Actually, no, I just don't know. I told you, look, I'm up here at my TV instead of downstairs with my laptop. So this feels a bit, oh great, I hope you're enjoying that. This feels more genuine. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You can probably hear someone else yelling. That's my mom. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our... yeah. I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah really likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Can I count this as my free time? I'm still trying to make a little bit extra doing this, but I still need to do a couple of things, so yeah. By the way, I'm saving up money to build a new PC. I'm gonna buy shit and then put the thing together, so because my laptop is giving me shit. But the games I'm streaming on Twitch, I'll do them on Twitch, but I can't really You don't hear that, do you? I'm pretty sure you do. You do, don't you? Get a chair? Nah, the chair can wait. The main concern is the laptop and why it's giving in. Now I need to build a new PC, you know? Seriously. So, well, in the past 3 days, I have not spent any money. Yahoo! Aside from the pre-order I've done for Silent Hill 2. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. The music, and oh god, you hear everything, do you? Oh, that is... Oh, Jesus. I had face cam on. Put on. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years just because you're not used to the real world. Being a neat, though. I'm having a couple apples right now. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I mean, I already did play a couple of this on the YouTube stream yesterday. Don't know how they're gonna handle some other things since I've only played the free version on PC. No idea what the real world is. Alright. I'll give a few claps if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah, hey, why do I let myself get electric by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even though she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Need to have these apples, honestly. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. The stream doesn't randomly pause, does it? I've been noticing that on the Kingdom Hearts stream when I went to play it. I stream the game, do I... whatever it is. No choice but to start with the anime club. No! Sayori? Sorry, I must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Anime club. I mean, I have a Blu-ray copy of Fooly Cooley. We could watch that and watch Fooly Cooley. I love Fooly Cooley. I thought I had you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You're telling me you don't know Fooly Cooley? Oh, the greatest anime ever made. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. You've never... Where the bloody hell have you been? Well, I might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There was no way I'm going to your club. Hold on, the dog is like... No way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sarah's vice president of the literature club. And roll the credits. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm like 99. Ren, what is wrong with you? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help starting a club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. I'd rather go to the anime club. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, that's all the club is. Not to give me cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. And let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You know what? I don't know either. I don't know what literature means. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs in a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hey everyone, team members here. told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah? I glance around the room. Chewing the apple, hold on. Should I give them all different voices or something? I think I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I really don't know if I should I? Should I torture everyone with my voice acting? Should I? That doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't know. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. You sold your soul to psychotic freak. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay, well, there's my voice for Yuri. Should I do different voices for everyone else? Oh man, if no one's gonna answer, then... Okay. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Angel, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly kawaii Destiny girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Please, don't say things like that. Yeah. Yuri. He appears. Alright. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna try muting my mic, pressing the mute button. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the mic's unmuted. Did you hear anything between the time that I muted and unmuted? I'm just testing it. Again, I'm now fully accustomed to this, honestly. I think we'll just go on. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well... It's, nice to meet both of you. Is she on her... Oh, God. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Angel. Monica smiles twingily. We do know each other well. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Basically, Shikimori's not just a cutie. or Himoto Umaru-chan. You... Okay. So you could only hear the music during that period, okay. Bit of a chat delay. I don't know if I can change that. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, back. Don't tell me the music is giving you PTSD. Please don't tell me that. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little... I think there's your first sign. You too, Monica. Come on, sit down, Angel. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I'm gonna sit next to Yuri, though. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? She looks tall. Talking about Yuri, yeah. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and the other space next to Sayori. Okay, you're probably wondering how I have this game on PS5. Well, this game was on the monthly free games for PS Plus, so I just decided, screw it, I'll just download it. Yeah, so was the Dead Space remake of that one too. And WWE 2K24, but I didn't download it. I don't care about sports games anymore. As Sayori mentioned, it's been blind, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a rep tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, little pieces of chocolate we used to make ears. So kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Oh, it's so Oishi. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. I already said it. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Uh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider a literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori really seemed happy here, so... Well, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You don't possibly be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Not big on politics. You done? You look like a strawberry pimp. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm not trying to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Thank you, Rin. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! One enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Angel, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh wait, you're talking about Monica. Wow. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid just the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements are usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how I can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Speaking of books, I read about a book once. It was quite good. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. To be honest, I've sort of been in some horror more recently. I would like to blame that on Silent Hill 2. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. And by the way, my favorite horror movie ever, it's one of my favorite movies ever, it's Blair Witch Project. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are. Yuri sobs up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why would you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I don't know how this would have gone if I streamed on Twitch, honestly. It would have been nice to stream on Twitch, but, yeah. I'm not running my PC all the way into the ground. My laptop, sorry. I need to build the new PC. Yeah, I'm gonna build a new PC. Buy the graphics card, buy the CPU, and the... Same with a laptop, it's just... And this was a budget laptop that I bought for about $800. I ran the damn thing straight into the ground, so... I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. You ship what? You ship. I think I know why you don't like Monica. She's always staring at the camera. Or in this case, the player. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Yeah, future me. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Angel? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Wrong button. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Okay. I keep pressing the square button. Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I've bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Angel. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. You just don't like Monica. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! You'll be okay. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Oh. Hey, Natsuki, how's that hair smell? Where? Or are you eating it? Does it smell good? You want to taste it? Like that, Natsuki. I don't know, I always like making that joke like Natsuki smelling Monika's hair or something. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Don't remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Angel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really replace the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Okay. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Angels, it's already here. Do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure. Might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll... Hold on. The Max didn't pick that up, thankfully. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. As for writing a poem, Alright, we're starting this over. We're starting at 75. Oh no, like, which girl? Which girl though? Well, like, should I do Sayori? Should I do Yuri? I was thinking about going through each events and get like the different ending or something. Alright. I'll go one by one. Hmm. So that's a trophy. And it's time for the music to loop. That's kind of. I'm just thinking like we could do one for each of them. Yeah. I'm doing Sayori this time around. I'm for Sayori. Yeah, I'm looking through a guide. I'm cheating. Maybe a few more things. Back, cool. Alright, coming to the end here. Maybe Comfort was one of them? Yeah. One more. Alright. A perfect poem for Sayori. Hi again, Angel. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back in the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Angel. I have this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment from you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! She's right, you know. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, you guys. Angel always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori. That's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Angel can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has just put me into. Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Grave, you heard of something there? Oh yeah, during the whole poem thing, well yeah, Yuri will like that. Yeah. Yuri like in more of my, like, much darker themes. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. So don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. and we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait, what was your favorite part? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. This is reminding me when I read Death Note Volume 1 in its entirety, like without stopping. I read it on stream on Reality. And it was tiring. It took me like 3 hours to finish. It's a good read though. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Maybe I should have joined the anime club. That would be a different game, though. Doki Doki Anime Club. How'd you feel about that? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Cookie, what is up? You missed the Kingdom Hearts stream. I literally streamed it like an hour ago! Oh, Jesus. The idea of a literature club. I'm hungry. Sounds too dense and intellectual. Wait, did I press the auto button? Or did I press the skip button? Sounds too dense and intellectual. Well, it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to your creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? You would come up with the most fun thing ever, but nobody would come in the first place because it's a literature, if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the things to speak to our creative minds. What's this? Sorry, taking this real seriously. It's rare to hear deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we get cupcakes, huh? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Worth your time? Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm thinking about how to put the coffee page in the YouTube links. Like, how do I put links in this? Yeah, whatever. The YouTube the YouTube links are on the Twitch, so Therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding emotional motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose it's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I'm scared. Did you really? Rin. I opened my eyes to find Sayori jump scaring me. Oh, this is a horror game. I knew it! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Getting distracted by things. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh, I wish it was the napping club, though. No, seriously, I would love a napping club. They need to bring back nap time in school. They should. They really should. Whoever got rid of nap time needs to be fired. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Nice to meet you, hungry. I'm Ren. Look, Sayori, it's... Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at her shelf. How is it written all over me? Yeah, I don't see any words written on her. Nothing's been drawn on her. A stupid joke, I'm sorry. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's much more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you, Minnie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Especially for teenagers. College and high school come on a 5-minute one. I'm gonna put my phone here, it's easier to look at chat that way. I mean, the chat does show up on the screen, but it really doesn't do it that well. That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Nope. It's so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Uh, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and swirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Angel, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah. Same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, not everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, I can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Thinking about it, I sort of first played this when I was like 15. I downloaded it onto my Mac computer off of Steam. Since, I didn't have any money yet. It was like one of the only free-to-play games I could find, yeah, that's how that's how it went. That's it. FPS sort of dropped during like some things, and yeah, but whatever. All right, Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Angel! I love it! I know it's you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously reacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? A lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an angel poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her cheek. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Yeah, you see? It's like I said before, Angel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all... Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Eee! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kiss on my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I'll look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Nah. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that, last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there is no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You're distracted by watching. Yeah. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ah. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Vehicles can fly. People can try. Well, that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, did I use the wrong voice for Angel? Wait, Angel is me. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Well, yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write one about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for where I am at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Now let's bring out the feeling in the last line. So, you did. I guess more went into that. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'll do Monica last. I'll do Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. And how do you feel about that voice for Yuri, huh? Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? Oh. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining. Hold on. Where are my headphones? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights who have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Angel. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps I don't even know. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. There's nothing really. Excuse me. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica. Hi, Angel. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Angel. We're all embarrassed today, you know? Because that's sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. And Monica, my poem. Uh-huh. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that kind of vibe. So I think that's the kind of vibe when I get. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you read your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh, good God, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Well, that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Own wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. What's spackle? I don't know. A noisy neighbor and a boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, can't see. I reel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. It was too late, my retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. All of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, and you'll never make any progress. Although I literally made a perfect poem for Sayori like just about a while ago. Just force yourself to, Rin, can you stop spamming likes? No, go ahead. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? I don't know what you're laughing about. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. I guess you could say I'm using the wrong voices. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... kinky! I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I used the wrong voice for that. I keep thinking it's Natsuki. No, it's Yori. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Angel did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly, inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Where's my pre-order copy of Silent Hill 2 come in? I want it to come in, like, right now. Which I haven't yet. And Angel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Angel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Angel started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... Something involved you! I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, and as if they just noticed I was standing there. Angel... She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than this one. I got distracted, I'm sorry. Seriously. Forgive me for being distracted, I'm sorry. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Angel. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Angel? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri. Let me say Yuri. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, trying up any words out of my mouth. Instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression was so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Angel? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. So talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. You're upfront and honest, Sayori. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Well, she might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? By the way, Rin, where are you when you're not chatting? Please be honest. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Angel, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Angel! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I see why they make good friends with you. You know, Angel, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Not doing it. Leroy Jenkins! Okay, I think we'll just go for the normal ending. Alright, we wrote one for Sayori. Now I sort of want to write one for Natsuki. Yeah. Yeah. I have nothing on in the background. Perfect for Natsuki. Another day passes, time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Here in the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Angel. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Whatever, that's fine. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. That's an interesting way of putting things. Yuri suddenly giggles. Didn't notice that she was listening again. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Angel to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Yeah, I'm saving up some money for a new PC. I'm gonna build it. Okay, girls ever get out of cat fights? I don't know. I really don't. Generally by what we can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a Mitch Stevens little stall like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. This doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Actually, what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. By the way, I'll be having dinner soon and I'll have to end the stream soon. We can talk later, by the way. That's fine with you. Well, if it's fine with you. Sarah glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, so good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. Oh, I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Distracted, all you did was use the bathroom. Oh. Hold on. Are you role-playing Natsuki? Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit, unusual. I I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Uh, you don't think she has a? I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Actually, to tell the truth, I desire Yuri. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit. I'll be right back. Okay. Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard bell ring at least. What, you spamming likes? Is that what you're talking about? Then, I mean, you could also spam. You could also spam fire or the. Oh no, wait, you can't spam fire. Spam the 100, spam the party popper. If YouTube trying to be like TikTok or something, then. Would have held the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Yeah, I still remember when this. Yeah, it was the fucking internet craze, 2017. 2018. Again, I'm only playing it because like it was free on monthly games, PS Plus. You should play something for us, Monica. That's Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yee. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Angel. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I'm practicing a whole lot recently. I really have a chance to share once I'm ready. Some other horror games I have a couple of the Resident Evil games, and I have Outlast and Outlast 2 on Steam. I have quite a few Resident Evil games digitally. And yeah, I did pre-order Silent Hill 2. This should be coming in soon. Like the remake Silent Hill 2. And And I really have the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sure, Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Here Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for someone in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes? Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? Okay, I'm sure this event is because of writing that perfect poem for Natsuki. So, yeah, okay, maybe just get the normal ending here and, maybe do the other ending at some point, I'm thinking. Your phone's on 6%? Damn. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? That, I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's emitting. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Angel. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Start at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful towers striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? Rin, I cannot tell what you're laughing at. Please explain. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Ah! Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it! Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, which, well, she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? Yuri's Twilight. Maybe she'd be in the Twilight? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I am. But nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these and threw for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Let me tell you, best slice of life manga and anime out there, Nietzsche Joe. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Is there gonna be plot? Well, obviously, you're gonna enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Well, that just helps you to get to know the characters. You're gonna get some sleep here. I might be ending the stream soon. Oh, characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. It's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Give me a second. So many touching parts. Oh. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Well, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you in your full power. Huh. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit to something. Yeah. Now I'm distracted by something. No, yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything, because it's, in a manga. Why is the chat slow? I don't know. I should turn on low latency on this. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. You know, sometimes things will distract me to the point that I don't even, like... TV's on downstairs, by the way. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga is definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? That... oh shit, there it is. Should I take a photo of it? Save it onto the console? or something? Should I? Screw it. Because this is fun. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. I know that there's like a sort of a cute, cute little wallpaper or something that you can like install for this. I think I watched it on YouTube at some point. Someone was like showcasing it or something. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Which that is bullshit. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kinds of people. Whatever, with cartoons or with movies, like seriously, people need to just let people enjoy what the fuck they want. No, those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least just same here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? By the way, to get the other ending, yeah, I have to like trigger like all of the events in this, like write perfect poems for everyone, and like do like multiple save files or something, you know? Pretty sure we all know about that at that point, so... So... Sometimes I just wanna... There's like too much background noise sometimes, and I get distracted by it, and it's just, you know, it's just... I don't want to hear it. Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Nori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her because she's so unlucky. It gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? You still don't like Monica? Let me be honest, I like all of them. I didn't like Natsuki back then when I first played it. Yeah, I didn't, but yeah, she's grown on me. Natsuki has. Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. You do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and head towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I like listening to Fully Cooley while I play this, to be honest with you. I have like both earbuds in, so I fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Well, I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know... Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. Just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it. You won't always master write poems. It's cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean... so that's how it is. My poem is cute? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Reading it again, I decided that's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. Oh shit, roll the credits, she said it. It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. You're not punk, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Thinking about stuff. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks might... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. Or it's be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Sometimes something that you're afraid of people find out and make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I might write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh, I like this one, Angel. There's some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still though, the tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. Guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job there, I just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Angel. Never ever. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayari. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Say, Ori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Angel. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I think I got no server notifications. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's it's the secret place. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbed together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger, pluck one out, swarming singly. Well, there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes my collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door, finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, or something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. Holy crap, and I think we're gonna save there. I think that'll be the stream. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I'd say the stream's over. Yeah, we're all done. Stream. Well, I'll see maybe on the Twitch stream tomorrow if there is one, hopefully. Okay, bye.